The Mandalorian, Season 1, Episode 2. So, in this episode, um, where we are fully introduced to the power potential of the Baby Yoda, right? Um, Again, this episode starts off with a great fight scene, right? I mean, I can't say anything bad about it. I'm really enjoying it. It's reeling me in, right? Now, it progresses. One thing I have to put out there before I get too far into this episode, I did look through the entire season to see what the length of the episodes were to try and get an idea of whether or not I would do uh, two a day or three a day or four, whatever. But it looks like the first three episodes are somewhere in the 30 around a 30-minute mark. I mean, not mark, somewhere around a 30 minutes total running time, and then it bumps up to about 40. And I believe the season finale of this one was like 48. So I'm probably gonna watch two a day just to be on the safe side. 'Cause I don't know. I probably could fit three in, but I'm just gonna end here. But anyway, episode continues, and he escapes danger once again with a great fight. Only to come back to his ship, and it's being torn apart. He what does he do? He now this I guess this is a way to illustrate his inexperience. So instead of him, because they're mulling around pretty slowly. I mean, they're ripping the ship apart, but they're mulling around pretty slowly. You think it would be smarter to gather a little bit more information to make a better decision, but he just starts firing from the hip. Not literally, but he just starts firing, and of course, they get spooked. They start firing back, and then they leave, and then he's running, trying to catch him. It's a very cinematic chase. I mean, this is great stuff. No, it's really entertaining, to be honest with you. So he's getting into this fight with these little dudes, and he's winning kinda, but he winds up losing ultimately in a pretty, I guess, in a comical way. Um, he walks back to the guy, which I did not get the guy's name. I should have wrote it down, but there's a character that's helping him on this planet. Um, Actually, almost like more help than you would think that a stranger would give to another person. But anyway, um, he decides to go along with the guy who's helping him, and he's like, "Yep, man, we can go trade." It's like, why would I trade for something that's mine? And pretty much the only way you're gonna get it back. So they decided to trade for him, and they're trying to figure out what they want to trade. Okay, give me the bounty. No, you're not having that. Well, give me this. No, you can't have that. Okay, well, go get us this egg, and it's like an egg. Goes in there, and he runs across another uh, beautifully designed graphic monster. Like, it's a graphic design of a monster. It's beautifully created. I mean, it's got a piece from this and a piece from that, and he goes to war with it basically, and he is not winning the battle. I mean, he's getting banged up, thrown around. He's on his last stand. Pulls out his knife. It's like, hey, I'm just gonna sit here and try to stand my own. When it rams me, I'm gonna try to poke it. That's the best he could hope for. Okay, Baby Yoda gets activated, stops this large animal, holds up in the air, and he's stunned. The character's stunned to see uh, this interaction between the Baby Yoda and this big beast, right? But he takes advantage of the situation and ends the big beast, and then gets the egg, comes back. Of course, the little things, they try to top off the egg, and they start just gobbling it up. Um, then he gets his stuff back, but they don't put it back together. They just give him his stuff back, which I'm like, come on, man, that's a pretty raw deal. I mean, you almost got trampled to death, and the least they could do is rebuild the ship that they started scavenging parts off of, right? But that's not the case. Him and his the really helpful person, I forget the character's name. They started rebuilding the ship, piece by piece. It's like a little montage in there. They get it back together. then he gets, and at that point he's good to go. He gets to leave, but he tries to. This is another. This is something that I've just recently been told. It's like I can't even give myself credit, but oh, I knew that. No, he's, but it's in relation to what is that? Ooh, big piece of crust. Yeah, I did just take a nap. So it's in relation to your interaction with potential partners. Never lead with your wallet. Basically, I guess it even makes sense in this type of relationship. He's like, I could pay you a lot of money. It's like, hey, some people. Now I know I've said this probably in my personal life, not recorded, but everybody has a price. But in actuality, there's a very small amount of people or very few people that you come across that like money's not gonna sway their opinion. They're on that path and they're gonna stay on that path no matter what. It's a rare quality, and it's of course this being a fictional show, he runs into one of those characters. Money's not gonna buy me, bro. You know, I've helped you because I wanted to, not because of any reward in the form of currency that you're gonna give me. I don't need it. Don't want it. So it's interesting to see that. But his ship is fixed. He gets to leave. Uh, Probably. Am I missing something from this episode? These two episodes have been, oh, for the most part, uneventful. I mean, besides the fight scenes and the humor that's been interjected in one of them, and the fact that he's got Baby Yoda of all things, I guess I feel like they're weighing heavily on the fact that there's a Baby Yoda. I mean, like I said in the last video I posted about this, this is a gigantic franchise, and I can't remember exactly what the how big a buzz it was when this thing first came out initially, because it's only available on like one streaming service, so that kind of limited the amount of excitement that could come from it, because everybody was kind of scrambling to get access to it. But now that I'm watching it, it's not bad. Uh, but the two first these two episodes that I've watched so far are pretty uneventful. I mean, I guess it's a slow build, but the amount of effort that's went into the setting and the attention to detail as far as these languages and the clothing and wow, it's on another level. I mean, I don't think anything like this would have ever been made if it wasn't for streaming services. I don't think. But in any way, very good so far.